back to Digger Dan metal detecting. I'm back out actually on the fields near my field of dreams. It's just over there behind you. I won't show you too much, well, I can't really. There's a big pile of dung, steaming pile of dung beside me. But yeah, I've actually got a brand new field to play on. This is massive, absolutely huge, and like I say, it's right beside, again, sort of the other side of the field of dreams, and the lost medieval villages behind you as well. And they're actually spraying the field that I really want to go on. I think they're spraying it, but it's not owned by this landowner. So I'm going to stick along this edge for a bit, along here. It's beautiful. It's been ploughed and rolled. He said they've got some more work to do on here yet, so it's not been seeded or anything yet. Birds are singing, flying around this morning. It's a beautiful day. A bit frosty, but it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, he's spraying that field, or somebody is, and I'm going to stay along his side and hope that he comes along this hedge line and catch him, because I really want to get on that field. That is right beside the field of dreams. But yeah, we've got this to play on today. I've got the Manticore. I'm on the little 9-inch coil. The Power X is going to do 3 days. There's 3 days of detecting on your batteries, so your machine and the Power X, which is brilliant. Yeah, it died after 2 days of use, and I didn't have to charge the machine up. So yeah, 3 days out of that, which is pretty awesome, really. I just want to say a big welcome to Callum from Hidden Suffolk. You go over and check his YouTube channel out. He's now one of the Dragon Detecting, or sponsored by Dragon Detecting, so he's now one of the family. So welcome, mate. I'm really, really excited to sort of work with you and and help promote your channel as well. Yeah, so go on over and check Hidden Suffolk out. I'll put his logo up here, and also I'll put his link in the description with the rest of the family. But yeah, so let's crack on. Let's see what we can find. I think what I'll do, this is brand new to me, it's brand new to you. We'll try and do a 10-hole live dig. I'll try and just keep it live. I'll go through them quite quick, hopefully. Whether, depending on how many signals I get, is whether I edit bits of it out or not. But we'll do them live. We'll start off live, completely live. First signal, you're going to see the first signal on this brand new field. Well excited, can't wait. It's huge. Saxon Church over there somewhere. Only one field over if I go near that hedge line over the back. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this sprayer for now, so we'll go down this edge. But I'll see you on that first hole, guys. First switch on this brand new field. Turn the headphones on. Let's just bump the sensitivity up for now. We'll start at 22. Bit of a noise cancel. -5, there we go. Let's do this. It's exciting. It's always exciting on a new field. I don't know how big this field is. I'll check in a little while. I'll have a little measure up, I think, on maps and see how big it is. It's just exciting to know what's in here, isn't it? Did they use this field? I know they didn't. You got the medieval sort of lost village there, and that my field of dreams was obviously used by the people, but then not so much the one next to it, beside it. So I wonder if there's a road runs down here. I wonder how old that road is. Was it a trackway? Doesn't sound awfully nice, but it sounds surfacey as well. It's frosty, so ground or surface is a little bit frozen. It wasn't very deep. Like I say, I'll try my best to get a few holes dug with you live, so you're seeing the first signal for me off this field ever. The first signal is, oh wow, oh my god, what a start. Oh my goodness me. What we'll do, because I don't want to switch to the other camera, I want to keep you on live, but that is a beautiful little medieval sort of mount, leather mount or decoration with a little bit of a loop still on top of it there. That is stunning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my pot and we'll have a look at them at the end of this 10 hole. That is stunning. What a start. Oh, if it carries on like that, please say they use this field or use this piece of land. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. That is first signal on here. It's a medieval sort of bronzy leather mount. And if I can catch that guy with a sprayer. 16 there. That's number 2. It's not coming out of the hole. Where are you? It's there somewhere. 16. We've got a bit of foil. Okay, straight in the trash bag. Move on. Let's move on. I know you guys like a little bit of a live video, don't you? It's a little bit different, isn't it? And it's good when you can do it because it just shows everything, doesn't it? It shows what I'm digging. So, and I will almost dig every two-way signal, really. My settings are set up pretty well for me to be able to pick up all the good stuff. This has been ploughed and rolled, but it is actually quite settled, so it's good. It's nice and soft though. I love the soil here. Very sandy. Everything's well preserved. Very quiet, little 8, 9 there. Not very loud at all. I thought that might be the case. I'm going to lose it. Yeah, I can't find that. That was very quiet. Something small, I think. Oh. Don't want to waste too much time on little targets like that, but I do want to dig everything at the same time, so it's here somewhere, but it is minute from the sound of it. I don't think the pinpoint is even going to like it. Come on, where are you? Let's just... Yeah, it's not liking that. I'm not going to find it. It's one of those. That's the way it goes sometimes. Cannot find that. It's too small, I think. Sounds tiny. Barely even. No, barely even pick it up, so we'll leave that one. Come back to that another day, maybe. Bit of a false there. Get some falsing still on these settings. You will get some falsing, but you want it fairly open. You want to be able to have a little bit of falsing there. I don't think if you shut too much out, you're going to be missing stuff. I always think I don't dig a lot of iron, but if you're not getting caught out by the odd small sort of nail and things like that, then right, lower limits, that one. 29, that'll probably change when it comes out of the hole. It's getting, sounds better. 29. It's at that edge somewhere. Doesn't look great on the screen, possibly trash, but and I was missing it, I think. It's there. What's that? Bit of a bottle lid of some kind. Bit rusty, but there you go again. See, it was in the lower limits. Machine was telling me. What's that? How many is that? 3? I'm not losing count, I'm just getting excited. Getting carried away. I'll keep an eye on the time this is taken because I want to have a good video today for you guys. I want to cover a fair bit of the field. And we're at 7 minutes already. 15. Possibly more foil. I am beside the road, so it's likely to happen, isn't it? Or it could be something nice that. Oh, I think we've got a little. Oh, a little buckle. Is it a buckle or a swivel? I think that was a swivel. Actually, that's medieval. Yeah, it's a swivel. Little strap swivel. Lovely. More medieval. This is such a good sign. Such a good sign. Like I say, we'll show you at the end of this what we've got out of these 10 holes. That's 4, isn't it? You count for me, guys. It's no good you counting for me. I haven't seen it yet. Try and fill the holes in. Haven't got to be too particular because this is going to be redone again, I think, and turned over. He's probably going to plough some muck into it, I would imagine. I actually had pigs on here, so I wouldn't imagine it needs a lot. That's very surfacey. 9, 8, 9. Possibly lead. Like a bit of lead. Lead's a good sign as well. Got it in my hand somewhere. Is it there? No, here. Look at that. Yeah, tiny piece of lead. That's 5. Like I say, I might edit some of the swinging in between these. Beautiful, perfect. Quite a big one there. 40s, it sounds a bit iffy though. It's in the 40s. I've had many of iffy signals off of these fields and they've been good, so not always, but oh, it's there. Looking good. No, is it a lump of lead? Another bit of lead. Got to check it though. Got to check the lead here. Just open that up. Don't think there's anything on that, but no, just a piece of lead. That's 6. Let's say I'm just going to quick fire and get through these, but out of 6 targets so far, we've got 2 bits of medieval already, right off the bat. I know I'm swinging a little bit quick, I'm rushing a little bit. What's my recovery on? 6, yeah, I like that there. I do like it on 6. Do get really good depth and good recovery speed, good target separation on 6. Look at that, nice 30 signal. Yeah, hammer. So I'm going to get around 4 leaf on. Just now, I'll put it on a bit. I'm afraid of playing this field, I'm sure I'll come back to these targets one day. I usually dig as low as 4 really, as a rule, so next road anyway. So it depends on the ground. My field of dreams, I would literally dig everything. That is a crystal clear 40s. That sounds beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, sounds perfect, that did. Sounded a little bit less perfect out of the ground, but it sounded nice before I dug it. See, oh, what have we got there? It's looking round. Is that lead? That's an odd piece of lead. Anything on it? Sorry, I'm just having a look, guys. Nothing on it, just a round piece of lead with a little nodule on the back. Yep, nothing. Random pieces of lead. That's a good sign though, it's a good sign. Come on, sprayer, come this side of the field. I'm gonna catch him. Gotta ask, haven't you? Need to know who the landowner is. Could even be my landowner. It didn't want me to go on there. Told me it wasn't his. 22. Sounds surfacey. I've lost count. I think this is this 8 or 9? 8, I think. Come on. Where are you? Oh, they've knocked it out of the hole. Is it here somewhere? Yeah. Oh, that was a lovely signal for whatever it is. It's very small. Just a piece of alley, I think. I'm going to call that number 8 because I lost count there, guys. Sorry. Okay, we're at nearly 15 minutes of filming already. I think I'm going to call it one more and then we'll go to resume normal Digger Dan video. 18. Shush, pinpointer. Don't know what that is. I think it's a bit of foil or something. Yes, nothing. A bit of alley, I think. Bit of alley, but there we go. So you've seen my first 10 holes. Well, not 10. No. I'll let her end it there, and we'll crack on with this beautiful field. Well, I've just had a 12-13 here, and I tell you what, this is some very exciting stuff. I'm very, very excited about this. Look at this. Now, it doesn't look a lot. In fact, it just looks like a jeton, doesn't it? But if you look in the centre, there's a little pin poking through. Now, that is a jeton. I'm pretty certain. I'm 99% certain that's a jeton. But look at this. It's been made into a little clasp of some kind. I'm trying to get you in some kind of sunlight to see this, but yeah, you can see the detail on the back of the coin there, or the token if you like. But look at that. It's been purposely made into a clasp. That's going to be one for the FLO. That's beautiful. What a little treat. Ah, that's brilliant. I don't know if that's a crown there. It might be a bust on that side. Don't know. It's hard to see with that clasp in the middle, but that's definitely a jeton been made into a clasp. Some kind of jewellery. That is fantastic. What a brilliant piece of history. Beautiful. beautiful. 34, 35. My friend in the sprayer has disappeared, which is quite annoying. He didn't seem to want to come this end of the field. I probably should have wandered over, but I don't want to intrude. I'd rather ask from the edge of the field if I can, but maybe I'll catch him another day, unless he's planning on coming back. But something there, might just be a piece of lead, I think, actually. But worth a try, because that was a beautiful signal. Hammered sort of signal, that. Yep, blob of lead. Literally that blob of lead there, and then I've got this. Doesn't sound very deep, that either. 70s, 80s. Sounds quite shallow. Could be a coin. Oh, we've got something there. It's not very deep, look. Just there. Stuck in the soil as well. Or is it a button? That might be a type of livery button, that. Livery, livery. However you want to say it. I think it's livery. Oh, it's got some detail. Nice, yeah. It's got the shank on there too. We might have a bit of button pawn here. And I might be able to find out the which family crest that is. That looks cool. That's a hawk. Wow. I better enter that into the button pawn comp, I think. Whoa, you beauty. We might have to get on the other camera for this one. We want some close-ups. Oh. Even got some writing in the back there. Beautiful. Let's get on the other camera and have a look at that. That's a corker. Whoa! What a treat. Look at that. If anybody can work out what the family crest is of that, yeah, let me know. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Some kind of hawk standing on like a stump with a branch coming out of it, looking at that, possibly. Or a rock with a little tree out the side, but that is absolutely stunning. All the gilding on there. And then we've got some writing on the back. What does it say? Is it that way up? I'm gonna have to, and sons, something and sons. I can't make it out. My eyes aren't good enough. Maybe you guys can see that, but I can't. Try my best. No, I can't quite make it out. It's quite clear, but it's not clear for me. The sun's in my eyes, so. But yeah, what a beauty! Absolute corker, that. Sorry, I got the shakes this morning. Must be all the coffee I've had. Ah, brilliant. Beautiful button. Whoa. Right, I think we've done it already. 34. Now this was about 30 in the ground, but showing as a bit of an iffy. And then it was a 29 out of the ground actually, and I've now laid it flat. I have picked it up and moved it, but I think we're on the hammered. Ooh, hello. What have we got here? That is a hammered coin. What is that? That looks quite interesting, actually. Is it just an Edward or is it something else? Ah, it's a beautifully conditioned hammered. You beauty already. Probably been going maybe an hour, and we've had so much medieval. I knew these were going to be here just from the finds we had first off the bat, you know, straight away. I'll try and give this a little bit of a spray up. That's a nice little coin, that. Quite a small one. Bright silver. Very shiny bright silver, look at that. What a beauty. Sunlight's playing games with me today. It's difficult filming, that's for sure. Low sunlight. But that, yeah, is an absolute beauty. And I think it is an Edward. I'm pretty sure it's a little Edward coin. Not sure whether it's a penny or, and I think it's a London mint looking at that. Civitas. Pretty sure that's London. London mint, I'd have said it's going to be an Edward. Some extra pellets in two of those quarters, isn't there? Two with 4 and 2 with 3. There we go, there he is. Is that an Edward? No, I don't think it is. He's got a little cross on his neck, hasn't he? That's an odd one. I'm trying to get it to focus in on that writing in that corner there. I think that might be something else. Don't think that's an Edward. Little cross on his neck, isn't there? I'll have to look that up. Not seen one like that before, I don't think. I'm going to guess that's some kind of a Henry, but I'll have a little look up. But yeah, what an amazing little find already. I'm hammered. I've only just started. I've barely scratched the surface of this field, and the history I've had already within an hour is incredible. Not quite as intense as the Field of Dreams was with finds. That was just madness, absolute madness. Every step was a signal near enough. But this on here is close to it so far, and I'm very, very excited about it. But that is a beautiful little coin. Let's have a little look up and see what I can find, and then I'll put it in with the pictures if I can find some information. Brilliant. This might explain the odd signal. That's the hole, it's just here. But just on the edge of it, got 30s, but it's, yeah, dragging all over the place. So this would explain the odd signal in the ground when it was in the ground, why it didn't sound quite so clean. Moved in, it doesn't sound very good at all now, so I think this is trash right beside it. It's out. It sounded a bit better. Worth checking though, isn't it? There you go. What have I got there? Yeah, a big old bit of iron, or flat iron there. Didn't sound nice at all, but that is the reason for the iffy signal. So let's pull that out. Pull that hammered out right beside that big lump of iron. Brilliant stuff. Right, it's been a while since I've actually had a target. I kind of wandered out into the field a bit, and it just got quiet. So I'm kind of come back over to this edge. I really want to explore the other side, right over the other side, more towards that Saxon church. But I got myself a surfacey one there, 46, 47. And it is literally right on the surface here. Look, kind of see where it was sat there. Looks kind of interesting. See how dried up it is on one end. Oh, that is interesting. What is that? That's different. Let's just give it a little gentle brush. No idea what it is, but Looks as if it's got some gilding in there as well. It would have had some gold colour on it. Huh, not a clue. Bit of an odd piece, but it would have been fancy, whatever it was. Kind of looks like a little flower, doesn't it? But square there in that piece, in that centre, and then to a round point, obviously broken off of something, but would it have been, can't have been part of like a bangle, could it? Of some description? Don't know. Bit of an odd one. Interesting little find though. Yeah, I'm just hoping the rest of this field kind of has more in it, and not just along this edge. But we shall see. Anything can be anywhere, can't it? So that many years ago, you just don't know where people were. But that's an interesting little piece, that little partifact. Yeah, let me know what you think of that. If you know what, if you've got any ideas what it would have been, what it's from, let me know. But yeah, cool little find right on the surface. This one caught my attention. It's a bit of it's a small, low numbers, 17. But it's a pretty clear dot on the screen. Almost perfect. Almost too good to be true. I've had quite a lot of bits of lead. Seems to be out anyway. I've had lots of lead with similar sort of signals, so it's kind of in here, these roots somewhere. There seem to be like plants underneath. I don't know what was on here. I thought it was pigs. I think they had pigs on here, so I wouldn't have thought there would have been any vegetation kind of thing, but where's that gone? No, it is in there. Oh, it's there. It's right on the edge of that. Oh my goodness. Well, that looks like a hammered coin. Let me just pick that up. I kind of squashed it there with my pinpointer. I put my pinpointer in there, but it's right on the edge of this, in these roots. And that looks like a hammered. Let me put that back there. Just sit that there and we'll go straight to the other camera. There we go, still on the clod. Like I say, I must have just stuck my pinpointer through here, so I'm lucky I haven't caught it. But yeah, that looks, I'm going to say that's a hammered coin. It's got to be. Got to be. Oh, yes. It is. And it's an absolute beauty. My goodness me. They are in such good condition here. This soil's just done them the world of good. Well, not good, but you know what I'm saying. It's really kept them nice. Look at that. You absolute beauty. I'm gonna say that's another London mint. That's gonna be an Edward then, isn't it? I think, being as it's long cross. That looks like an Eddie to me. There we go. Second hammered of the day. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, what a brilliant day. Fantastic. Look at that. That's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. The condition of it is amazing. I'm not sure whether it's been clipped. It looks like it's kind of got like a rolled edge there, doesn't it? I think it's been very, very slightly clipped, but unless it was just a kind of misshapen disc of silver, but yeah, I think it's been slightly clipped around the edges there. But how brilliant is that? Look at his little face. He's as happy as I am. Well done, Eddie. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Let's see if we can find some more. Right guys, well I'm walking well out into the middle of the field now. I'm trying to head over here as sort of the closest point I can get on that edge to the Saxon church, so it makes it only one field over. But yeah, I'm well out into the field now, and I just had a 39, about a 39, jumping all over the place because, as you can see, it's on the surface. I barely scratched the surface. I was thinking, as soon as I heard it, I thought, no, it's going to be a shot in, just like the field next door. But it's not. It's not. There's only another hammered coin, I think. I've only seen that edge of it, so I can't promise anything, but it does look like a hammered to me. Oh, yes. And it's a beauty as well. The hammered coins in this area, I'm just so lucky because they are stunning. Absolutely stunning. No, let's get this spray on that. I don't want to rub it overly because they are in very good condition, and it'd be a shame to go and scratch them. I think that's going to be a full coin as well. That is just absolutely stunning. That is an Edward, yeah. That's beautiful. I think it's, like I say, I think it's a full coin. I think it's another London mint. Oh, that is just beautiful. I wasn't expecting them out in the middle of the field here. I just, yeah, it's gone very quiet, but then obviously they're still here. But look at that. Look at that. What a beauty. And they just seem to be an awful lot of Edward coins here. I mean, they're a bit older, aren't they, Edward? I'm not sure on the dates or which Edward they are. I'm not very good with my Edwards. They're quite difficult to identify, the specific ones, but yeah, I think that's a full coin there. I don't think that's been clipped. That is crazy. It's definitely an Edward. EDW. Yeah, definitely an Edward. And a London mint. And it's an absolute stunner. Beautiful coin. We've got to carry on. We've got to carry on. We've got to get out here. Ah, brilliant. 3 hammers already today. Well, I almost walked away from this one, and I'm glad I didn't. It was a bit of an iffy sort of 14. Like I say, I've been having quite a few bits of lead and what have you. I'm getting further and further out into this field as well, this is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant because it means the history is carrying on further out, which is just, yeah, it's brilliant. Now, I have no idea who this is. I had to clean it up a bit because it's fairly smooth, but that is a voided short cross. So that is my oldest hammered of the day. But yeah, another hammered coin. Nice little cut half. Oh, I dropped it. Just trying to get it in a position where I can see the bust. I think it's that way up, actually. If I can get it. I think that's his scepter. Possibly there. Not sure who that is. I think it's that way up. It's very difficult. It's very smooth. But yeah, voided short cross is going to be a Henry II, Richard, John, or Henry III. One of those 4. It could even be a Richard, that one. Not sure. It's very difficult to see from the detail I've got left there. I don't know which way he's cut through. Yeah, very difficult to tell, but another hammered coin. And like I say, getting further and further out into the field, which is brilliant news. Amazing. 4 hammered coins today so far. Just going to try my luck here on a live dig. Solid 31. Not even moving in the slightest. Perfect circle. Straight out the hole, still a 31. I'm trying my pinpointer in a new position here. I got fed up with it being behind me. I've noticed a lot of people have said these bags are brilliant, by the way, absolutely brilliant. And I've always been used to having the pinpointer behind me anyway, because that's just the side they usually are. But yeah, you can, I mean, the pockets on here, you've got one on the front here. These are the Relix bags, by the way. You could put it in the front. You've got slots in the inside. So I'm just trying it here and just see how I get on with that. But let's waffle and let's find this. Takes some getting used to, doesn't it? When you know what? I've got a clod and I've got an edge, and it looks like a hammered coin. I can't believe this. Cannot believe this. Let's have a look on the other camera here, guys. It's just crazy stuff. Oh, field of dreams, like 10 times the size. Oh, let's have a look at this. So here we are. Look, I haven't moved it. This is the little clod. This is exactly what I saw. Go on, be a hammered coin. Be a hammered coin. Let's see if we can get it to come apart with an imprint here. It's a hammered. Look at that. Look at that for an imprint in there. Bit of a muddy one. It is a hammered coin though, however. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get it off the clod there. And there we go, we've got the other side of the imprint too. Oh, and I think it's another Edward. That looks older though. I'm going to say, I'm going to hazard a guess that that's a Edward the First. That feels older. It's TOR there, I can see. Canterbury mint. So we've got a different mint here. Give me a second, I'll come back. I'll give it a clean up. I haven't got my chest mount on to put you on my chest there to rest you. Also clean it. So I'll give it a clean up and we'll come back and have a look. Brilliant. There we go, guys. I've had a clean up. That is literally just with a spray and a very, very light brush. And look at the condition of that. Shine on it. It's quite a thick piece of silver, that. Probably why it was up quite a high number, sort of 30. That is a thick old edge round there. I don't think that's been clipped, but it's like it's been clipped and then tapped flat around the edges. It's a bit of an odd one. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? But yeah, that looks kind of older to me, that one. It's just got an older look about it. I'm going to say Henry the First on that one, but yeah, I'm not 100%. Like I say, I'm not great with the Edwards, but there we go. Another hammered coin, and literally that's not long after that last one. I don't think it's very far away, that other hole. About 20 yards away, possibly. But yeah, there you go. Look at that. Hammered number 5. I'm getting on towards my record, I think. Wow. Right, as you've probably just seen, I am right over the other side of the field now. I've just showed you that church in the next field over. I've got one field between me and the church field, which is sort of a Saxon Norman church. But since that hammered, which was that last hammered, was probably about halfway across this field. It is vast, it's huge. It was about halfway across, and then after that just kind of went quiet. I was getting the odd bit of iron there. I was getting the odd shotgun end, bullet casings, things like that. But yeah, just nothing after that for some reason. But we'll carry on. Just had some lunch, had a little break. day's gone really quick. It's taken me a long while to detect my way across this field. And there are pigs in the next field, so I'm near an electric fence, so I've dropped my sensitivity to about 18, trying to cope with the bit of interference there, but still picking targets. So we should be alright. It's just the interference is a bit annoying sometimes, but you can't seem to get rid of it with the electric fences. Do a bit of a noise cancel here and there, and what's this one gonna be? Hoping for something over this side, something nice to sort of prove that there is stuff over here. There's lead, that's a good sign, that's a piece of lead. Yeah, it just seemed to die off, just gone very quiet halfway across the field, and that was it. But I'm convinced, still convinced, that somewhere here there must have been a pathway between a church that is in the distance over there, but it's gone, completely gone. It's in the old maps, it's there, it's part of the old medieval village. I'm convinced that there's still got to be a pathway between there and this church that's behind me. I just don't know where. It just seemed it's got to be. There's only one way to find out, and that's to detect across the field and see what comes up. But I was following that little run of hammered coins there. I'm thinking that I might have been on it, but so I just had some trash right behind me, just there somewhere. There was a hole. Yeah, total rubbish, just a ring of aluminium. And then I had this, I think it was like I don't know if it's 40s, in the 40s I think. And we might be onto something medievally looking at the top of the field here, which is a very good sign. It looks quite pretty actually. I think it's got some gilding on there as well, but it looks to be some kind of a leather stud of some description. Let's have a little look. Looks like it's got holes through it. Come on, open up. Get out of there, dirt. Don't think I'm going to be able to clean that side up. Yes, I can. There we go. That looks very interesting. Look at that. That's pretty cool, and it's got two little studs on the back, so I'd say it's some kind of leather mount, leather decoration, possibly. Two little studs there that have obviously broken, but they're gilded as well. There's lots of gilding on it. Even the back was gilded from the looks of it. That's lovely. That's really nice. Yeah, I've got no idea of age. I'm guessing that that's medieval, but that's a beautiful little find. Look at that. Yeah, not 100% sure on that one, but I think medieval. That is interesting, that. And like I say, yeah, right at this top end of the field as well, so that is very good. It's widespread across here. And I have had a measure up. It's around 70 acres, this field, so it's a big one. And I've barely scratched the surface today. Literally barely touched the field. I haven't even gone over that side, over any of that. I've literally come from that direction straight across. I did a bit of up and down where I was finding the sort of medieval bits to start with, and then I just cut across the field in one pretty much zigzaggy line. But yeah, there we go, another beautiful little find, and I'm well impressed with that. Lovely. Right guys, well that is going to be it for the day. I'm absolutely shattered. I've walked miles, honestly. It's taken me all day to do up and down here about 5 or 6 times and then walk across the field once and back again. And it's getting late in the day as well. I've spent so much time walking. Yeah, how I walked over all those hammers on the way up there, I do not know, but on the way back was a lot quieter. It's definitely been a lot quieter. But yeah, still some amazing finds today. Just can't believe the luck, you know, that to just get a new field like this and there be so much history on it. It's just incredible. But yeah, let's have a little look at what we've found today, guys. It's mad, absolutely mad. So there we are, guys. Look at that. Yeah, what a day. What an incredible day, honestly. Absolutely crazy. Look at the condition of those. But let's start with this pot anyway. So we had a 50 cal. That's probably the latest, you know, the most recent piece of history, I guess, that I've had today. No other coins, Georgian, nothing like that, Victorian. But yeah, big 50 cal bullet there that came up towards the other top end of the field. Little button there, which I think possibly quite an old one actually, looking at it. Yeah, it's got that kind of style shank that's quite large, and it looks like there's file marks on there as well. So yeah, I'm going to say it's a bit of an older one, that. Two kind of buckle plate type things. Definitely a buckle plate, that one anyway. Yeah, didn't find the buckles, unfortunately. But yeah, that would have been quite old. That would have been quite a nice buckle as well. Probably would have had like a D loop here and another plate the other side of that. But yeah, so buckle plates. Pot mends, I've had actually a few of them today. I don't collect them. They are nice pieces of history. But yeah, not cabinet worthy, are they? They're just nice to find. I do like finding them because they, you know, they just show. I have found bits of pottery today as well, so they show that people have, you know, been here and spent a lot of time. Yeah, medieval little pot mends and possibly even Roman actually. Didn't find anything older than medieval today though, to be honest. That button actually was probably one of the most modern things I've found today, and that's an absolute corker, isn't it? Look at that. Some kind of falcon there. Looks like possibly peregrine falcon maybe, standing on like a, I don't know if it's a rock or a stump with a branch coming out of it. But yeah, livery button there. We have got some writing on the back. But yeah, what a beauty that is. Oh, absolute corker. Better not spend too much time here. This was first find of the day. Absolutely first find of the day when we were on the lives. So yeah, brilliant start to the day, that. And then we went straight onto this little swivel here as well. So yeah, cracking start. We carried on as we started as we meant to go on, didn't we there? This odd object, still don't know what that is. Really unsure of that. Bit of an, yeah, artifact really. And this little, I don't know whether that's horsey decoration, harness decoration maybe, possibly. Not 100% sure again, but yeah, some kind of leather mount of some description. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Best sort of artifact of the day, I think, is this, which is a little jeton that's been made into a little clasp. Something is falling over. I can hear it creaking. It's my machine. It's putting me right off. But yeah, that is definitely a jeton, and it's definitely been designed and made into a clasp or something that they can wear. But that is absolutely brilliant. What a piece of history that is. Absolutely amazing. Someone's actually taken the time to make that and must have welded it on somehow. But yeah, incredible piece of history. And of course, let's not forget, look at these hammers. Honestly, 5 hammers today. Could this be the second Field of Dreams? Certainly looks that way. It's few and far between, but they are here, and there's lots of them, clearly. I haven't scratched the surface here, so yeah, what an incredible day. Let's just turn those all over so you can have a look.
those three are Edwards. This one's a voided short cross, so it's quite a bit older. A little cut half. There we go, Edwards there, a few Edwards. And this one I have actually found out is, I think, I'm pretty certain, is a Henry the Sixth. I had to think then. Yeah, Henry the Sixth. Absolutely crazy. I think that's the first one of those I've ever found, and that's a London mint as well. But yeah, someone on one of the Facebook groups said it was a Henry the Sixth. But I'll put that up to the right of the screen now, if I don't drop it, to the right of the screen now, and then you'll be able to see what I found. But yeah, what a cool find that is. Great condition one as well. Brilliant. But yeah, amazing pieces of history there. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've enjoyed every second of today. What an incredible field, an incredible piece of land again. Yeah, we'll have to crack on next week. I've got to get back on here, haven't I? I don't know how long it's going to be like this, but it's worth coming back, isn't it? It's got to be. So yeah, thank you very much as always, guys, for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. See you later, guys. I'll see you on the next one.